This is the fourth video in my series on instrument transformers. In this video, I will be looking at potential transformer accuracy and polarity. You can find out more on these subjects in my course entitled Electrical Three-Phase Power Transformers Fundamentals. You can access this and my other courses on my Stan store at this web address. For potential transformers, in general, the ratio of the secondary voltage to the primary voltage is governed by the turns ratio of the windings of the transformer. This relationship is not completely exact for the following reasons. The excitation current that is necessary to magnetize the iron core causes a small impedance drop and a phase shift in the primary windings. The load current that is drawn by the burden also causes another small impedance drop. Both of these produce an overall voltage drop in the transformers and introduce errors into the ratio and phase angle. The net result is that the secondary voltage is slightly different than the ratio of the turns for the transformer, and there is also a slight shift in the phase relationship. These two errors are called ratio errors and phase angle errors, and may be represented and taken into consideration by using the equivalent circuit of a real transformer, which is shown here. The reason for these ratio and phase angle errors in a potential transformer have already been discussed in previous chapters under real transformer losses, and the reason for and the theory behind the equivalent circuit of a transformer, which also applies to a potential transformer, has also been explained. Designating the polarity of a PT is very important and done much the same as in the case of a CT, by marking the PT primary and secondary terminals and/or indicating it on the nameplate. Again, this is especially important when PTs are used for relays and revenue meters. As in the case of the CT polarity, the primary and secondary terminals are marked in such a way that when the primary current is positive during the sinusoidal half cycle, that's current into a polarity spot, the secondary current will be out of the polarity spot on the secondary. Or in terms of voltage, since we're dealing with voltage transformers, a voltage rise on the H1 terminal gives a voltage rise on the X1 terminal. This video is part of my Electrical Technical Information series. In this series, I'll be covering essential topics to help you understand electrical systems. Be sure and stay tuned, as I will also from time to time be reviewing electrical products that, in my opinion, are worthy of paying attention to. One of those products is the EcoFlow Delta Pro Ultra. The EcoFlow Delta Pro Ultra is one of the most versatile whole home backup solutions that has just been introduced to the market. This backup power system is designed for both extended outages and daily use. With an unrivaled capacity of 6 kilowatt hours, 7,200 watts output, and 5.6 kilowatts solar input, a single unit can run your entire home. With EcoFlow Smart Home Panel, you get an uninterrupted power backup experience with automatic switchover, energy consumption monitoring, and lower electricity bills. This unit is not driven by gas or diesel generation, but uses the battery storage unit that is charged when the utility is available. This means that the unit can be placed indoors, and it is virtually silent when operating. It has a stackable design that can be expanded to increase output in only minutes. compatible with various energy sources from solar to gas to meet your ever-changing power needs. To obtain a discount code for 5% off on all 𝐃𝐈𝐒𝐂𝐋𝐀 products and more information on this subject, and pick up your free digital copy of The Ultimate Guide to Residential Standby Generators. Simply fill out the information requested when you go to this website, https://bit.ly/3lowercase b.it.ly/3lowercase u_e_r_h. Before we end this video, I want to repeat the connection to my free copy of The Ultimate Guide to Residential Standby Generators and the 5% discount code for all 𝐃𝐈𝐒𝐂 products. Also, here is the connection to obtain a free copy of my 50-page electrical power crib sheets. And finally, here is the link to all of my electrical courses, which are located in my Stan store.